Hey guys, Clark Lunt here, Burn Your Boats podcast. I'm in Joplin, Missouri right now. I'm about ready to attend a mastermind for landlords. So always want to be growing, always wanting to be able to find what's the latest and greatest thing, and I always want to be the dumbest guy in the room. So hopefully, probably won't be hard to have that happen. Today, we are getting some great feedback, a lot of questions from our listeners about different topics all over the board. Mainly with a focus on real estate and with wealth creation. So we had a message this morning from a gentleman from Wisconsin, and his name is Danny, and he said, hey, I've got two-bedroom units. I'm renting them out long term. I'm thinking about going to a per room basis. I've talked about house hacking a lot. I'm very passionate about it, and I think it could be very lucrative, but you have to make sure you're setting it up the right way. So Danny, if you're listening to this, I would definitely say that it's worth a shot. You're gonna need to furnish it. You had asked a little bit about the furnishing, so I would definitely, do the couch and do the kitchen utensils and the plates and everything like that. I would just do maybe like 4 plates, maybe 8 forks, 8 spoons. I would put the bedroom furniture in there. I think you want to get and be able to provide a really nice turnkey experience and try and attract that high-level client. As opposed to someone that's just kind of down and out and they just need a place to crash for a week. I certainly would do, I don't know what market you're in, if it's like a college market or whatever it is, but I would definitely probably want to do like a 60 or 90 day minimum on the rooms. So I'm going to give you a couple things that I would do if I was in your shoes. And I would do, make sure that to let the roommates know that they will be on the hook for utilities, okay? For the first maybe 6 months, I would bill back to them. So if you have internet, I would just do internet, not cable, power and water, and maybe possibly gas. I would add all that up and then watch it for about 6 months, and then I would find an average. And then going forward after let's say the first round of tenants move out, then I would just say, hey, the average is $450 a month for everything, so you're going to owe me $225 each, right? But for the first 6 months or so, or the first set of tenants, I would just add it all up, divide it by 2, and give them their bill at the end of each month with their rent to be owed. I would put in the lease, got to keep the common areas clean. Super, super important. Doesn't mean they're going to do it, but it can't hurt to put it in the lease. I would keep an inventory of everything you have. I would take a picture of it. Bed, nightstand, this many plates, this many glasses, this many coffee cups, this Keurig. I would include grass cutting, lawn service in the actual lease to pay for it, just so everything looks good and it doesn't start to fall apart. I would have I would also set an upfront expectation of where each person parks. If you have 2 bedrooms, I would say, hey, whoever has bedroom A, they park on the left, and whoever has bedroom, B, parks on the right. That doesn't mean they're not going to just work it out amongst them, but I think you have to set the precedent, you have to set the upfront expectation. This is where you will park, and if you don't park there and the other tenant complains, well, now you have something to fall back on. It's very important. I would definitely put push padlocks on the bedroom doors, and so they get their own code, and so that it's there for their security, and then when they move out, you quickly change the code. And there's a lot of other things I could spend on this, but hopefully this gives you a opportunity to give a few takeaways. I would do it. I think I'm all for it. Worst case scenario is you just go back to the long term and you don't like it and it's a pain in the butt. Best case scenario is you make probably an extra 20, 30, 40%. Hope this helps. Have a great day.
Do you have a question for Clark and David? Now's your chance to ask. Submit your inquiries at burnyourboatswealth.com. All answers are the opinions of the hosts. Content in Burn Your Boats podcast is for entertainment purposes only and is not legal or financial advice. Please review our legal disclaimer at burnyourboatswealth.com.